Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weekends are awesome. I'm recording on a day that it is not storming like crazy now. Woo, yeah. So I know that yesterday's episode was a little bit rushed, but obviously, again, with the weather and that sort of thing, I did want to make sure that the electronics and stuff were safe. Thankfully, nothing was damaged, so pretty happy about that. So I hope you're having a great weekend. Here's your... Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Sammy R. Rowe. Title thread was 1061, The Scavenger. Gotta see it to believe it. Yep. Yep, I wanted to ding this one for a low effort meme, but I laughed probably harder than I should have when they actually edited the not PNG bow on my logo to represent I guess Sinvicta's girlfriend. That's a good one. I do like it. So thank you very much, Sammy, and everyone who uploaded that gem. Let's hop on in here. No, I know I sounded sarcastic about that, but it actually does. Like, I love those type of memes. They're very endearing. CJ's gonna be Lima Golf, Mike Delta, Victor Sierra Delta. We've got Toxic Shock and Dad's Key. I'm surprised Secret Room's not there. Interesting. So I love a Toxic Shock start because this basically means that we get like a very, very weak but potent Mama Mega in every room. And how it works is that it will go off of, yeah, there we go. It will go off of Isaac's base damage. So the higher our damage goes, the stronger Toxic Shock will be. So every damage upgrade that we get is basically just going to clear rooms faster for us, which means that our damage is working double overtime because, not overtime, it's working twicely, it's not a word. It's working twice as effective for us for the same amount of effort that we're doing anyway, which is just simply getting damage upgrades and hoping for the best. So having said that, us having a very weak first couple of floors is really going to pay off for us in the long run by in way of us basically staying safe. Yeah, I'm missing all over the place with the secret room. Staying safe and not having to worry about our HP too much for the get-go anyway. Love to get inside of the secret room. Where the heck is the secret room? That's what I want to know. We don't have a bomb yet, so love to get Birthright, of course. But yeah, this is an excellent start. Our damage is not quite where I would like it to be. 2.98 is pretty low, but our tears rate's very good. So I'll definitely take that. Gotta be careful here against Black Widow. I want her to jump this side. I don't want her to jump at an angle. So notice how the spiders that she's spawning are still actually getting damaged by Toxic Shock. Even though the Toxic Shock animation is not playing, which is really cool. That, again, helps us out against bosses that have ads and that sort of thing. There we go right there. So we do get meat, which is going to give us an HP upgrade and slight damage upgrade, but hey, that's great. That's what we're talking about there. Big time plays right there. Now to find the secret room, it could be there. It could be there, but I'm pretty sure that I used the Dad's Key in that room. Yeah, I have no friggin' clue where the secret room is. This is one of those times where like I almost wish that I could just like use the console command, like use the console, give blue map, just to see where it is, but yeah, too many people would pitch a fit about that. That's fine, I understand. Yeah, I have no clue where the secret room is. I'm pretty sure I used it in here. I don't remember if I used it in this. No, I did, because this is the Mullaboom room. Yeah, I have no clue, dude. Now, I used it in here, so I know it's not adjacent to the shop, or at least not below the shop anyway. It could be there. Yeah, it's there. I know it's here because this rock is not here. Yeah, so it's opening the way. That's deliberately making a path there. I probably should have. That's my fault. I could have paid attention about that, but oh well. What can you do? We're going to last week's question of the episode from the Pale Horse episode, which I was surprised didn't get a whole lot of engagement because that was a really, really interesting episode. I think people saw the thumb and thought maybe, there we go, there's a secret room. I thought maybe it would just be like another run-of-the-mill, like, oh, we, you know, like kind of like a middling run. But it was a really, really cool episode. For those of you who haven't seen it, go back and watch it. Episode number 1060, I think. It was 10, yeah, I think it was 10, yeah, 1060. I have it on the other monitor right now because I got to read the question of the episode. But the question of the episode sent in here by Magus Kuro. And the comments said, Edmund already confirmed that there's going to be an update in November. What items would you like to see changed or updated? And I know that the November update's supposed to be the multiplayer update, so I'm not expecting any balancing changes. I don't know whether or not Ed has confirmed that this is going to be a balance update or not. If he has, again, I don't know. I haven't spoken to Ed in a while, so and he doesn't give me that like inside information anyway. So, but let's hypothetically assume that there is a balance update and that lots of items are getting reworked, restructured, etc., etc. The biggest change that I would love to see are to orbitals. I think that something like orbitals, making them relevant again, like call it the orbital patch or whatever. Restoring how much damage they used to do, restoring how much easier and desirable they were to use and to play with. That kind of an update would really get me excited. So I have a feeling that we're probably just going to see some updates to, like, you know, maybe like damage buffs to items that people don't necessarily find interesting. Come on now, item rooms. I expect this patch, if it does have any balance changes, to not be impactful. It would be cool, but as far as like what I would want to see, I would love to see a revert on the nerfs to orbitals, and I would also love to see a change of. I'd love to see a reversal of the donation machine nerf that they did. Those two, and I don't care about any balance changes at that point. Those are perfect for me. I'm gonna take Dreamcatcher here because I do want to have a little bit of HP going into every single floor. It's nice little cushion. So now, if we have to talk specific items and not just a group of items, so I won't be including orbitals or the donation machine change. Specific items that I would love to see change. I want to see a buff to IBS. I want to see IBS become like not garbage. I would love to see another change, I guess, to Isaac's Heart. I think Isaac's Heart is still just kind of like a meh. I'd love for them to change Guillotine for the better, to where Isaac's head doesn't just rotate around. Yep, there's our prerequisite hit there against Baby Plum. Gotta have it. Definitely a change to IBS. IBS and Mars would be interesting. We get a damage upgrade, which again is going to assist us with the usage of Toxic Shock. I don't remember if Shade can be sacrificed, but I'm willing to try. Kind of annoying. Yeah, you know what? We'll take Sack Alter. Might as well. Okay, so we have Large Zit and Bombino. So now we're kind of hoping that we get a follower, just so I can just sack him. Like upgrade here. But thank you, Mages Kuro, and everyone who submits the questions of the episodes. They've been slowing down lately. I've only been getting like questions, really like 1 or 2 that have any upvotes. So please, 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 if you see an interesting question of the episode, or if you don't see an interesting question of the episode and you think it deserves to be asked, then please go ahead and leave a comment down below. It's a great way to interact with the mosh pit, and also, of course, a great way to help out with the engagement. Comments help just as much as likes do. And it's a win-win situation. Helps me out, and also it helps out people who are curious about certain things. Large Zit, you know, it's not like a premier tier effect, but it is nice to have. It's a little slowing effect. Super Secret Room might be there. Chaos. Yeah, I don't know about that. Super Secret Room might be there. I have to wait and see what this... Okay, no, it's not there. It's south of here. Now, this could be a gambit that doesn't pay off for me here with this sack altar play. But we're not really losing a whole lot, right? Like, we're losing the ability to save keys here and there, which is not a big deal. And if you're proficient at finding secret rooms, then not having Dad's key is not a huge deal. Look at that. Toxic Shock absolutely blowing up this entire room. So we knew it was going to be Bombino going into this. This is not a good arena for us, unfortunately. This is the pattern you want him on. Okay, so he did hit himself with that bomb rock, but then somehow that got through. Wow. A range upgrade, which is not going to help us at all, and a Krampus fight. Keep in mind our movement speed is absolute garbage right now. I mean, it's just a shade under what base Isaac stats are for movement speed, but we do get Lump of Coal, which I will take, but I'm not happy about the Bombino damage. Despite that kind of looking like Navi, that is actually anti-grav tier, so we know that we're not gonna have to worry about going to the item room. Yeah, we're just gonna gun down all these Zubats here. Obviously, with the Queen of Hearts, we're looking for Bizzle, or a second HP upgrade would definitely help out a lot, as that would allow us to do the Sack Room Shuffle, potentially anyway. Look at that. We have so much... I mean, we haven't gotten a whole lot of, like, crazy damage upgrades. So, you know, us having only 4.74 damage and Toxic Shock cleared this room with a regenerating nubs without us even doing anything. I mean, that's just how good it is. The white creep there laid by Large Zit, by the way. Secret Room could be there. I have to go see what's surrounding it. We got plenty of keys right now, so this is not a terrible vaults be vaults. This one key I'm about to use here is worth more than those two keys that we just used in that vault combined. Now, you definitely could argue that I should have waited to come in here and use that soul heart before at least checking to see what's inside the boss trap room. Okay, I'm getting real tired of this extracurricular stuff here, game. The spiders launching just randomly from the keepers is enough to make a preacher cuss. I'm gonna buy this half-price key here again. Not really getting anything out of these shops yet. We know that the item room is gonna be Garbo. Although there are some people who like anti-grav tiers, I'm just not one of them. Even with Brimstone, anti-grav is just a chore to use. That'd be another item that I'd love to see changed. Is anti-grav. I'm not sure what I would do to make it better. I think anti-grav would be cool if, like, you could use like a button. Or you know what I would do? I would change anti-grav to be an active item. I wouldn't make it a passive item. And then whenever you hit the space bar or whatever your active item key is, the tiers would just sit back and stay there, but they wouldn't dissipate. They would just stay in the air. Fortunately, this is a big whiff here. Man, this sucks. I'm sad. We get Acid Baby, which I think is sacrificable. I'm so mad that that hit. All right, let's take this back a second here, because this is getting ridiculous here with this damage. Our movement speed is not good, but we shouldn't be getting hit by this kind of stuff. I'm on full tilt right now because our item rooms have not been great, and not getting that devil deal is just atrocious. Because Eye of Belial would turn this whole thing around. I mean, like, or even Lord of the Pit, like either one of those, dude. I'm on full tilt right now. We still cannot use this Queen of Hearts for this Sacrum Shuffle here. Like, we're moving at a crazy fast pace, but like not in a good way. I'm gonna take Acid Baby. I'm assuming that it is something that I can sacrifice with Sack Altar. We absolutely cannot go into the curse room right now. At least not safely, anyway. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. I am not going to take any more soul hearts until I know for sure we know where the boss is, because at this point, with the amount of damage that we're taking, it's absolutely disgusting. We have to get a good shop here. Like we're moving very fast. We're moving very fast to this run, but not because we're like owning everything. It's because of basically Toxic Shock and nothing else. I was happy that we got a Tears Up from Horn Photo. Still leaving that until I know for sure where the boss is. So I'm going to use Sack Altar when we get inside the Devil Deal, if there is one. Even if we took both of these soul hearts, it's still not going to be enough to take a Devil Deal. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one. I'm not going to get the other one. Reason being is because if we do, I'm going to pause this for a moment because I don't want to miss boss rush. So the reason why I'm taking one soul heart here, not both of them, is because even if there's an HP upgrade inside of the boss room, it's still going to put us at 2 red hearts and 1.5 soul hearts, right? If we take damage inside of the boss room, which is we're kind of apt to do right now because I'm A, on tilt, and B, we have bad movement speed. If we take damage without me picking up either one of these soul hearts, it's going to make it to where we cannot take a Devil Deal, regardless of getting an HP upgrade or not. So the reason being I'm only taking 1 and not 2 is because this is not designed for me to use for the Devil Deal, but this is designed for me, this play is designed for me to make sure that we get a Devil Deal if we take damage. We could still actually take it. And yeah, against Fallen, we're most likely going to take damage here. I'd be shocked if we didn't. Death List. And I am going to use the Sack Altar after we go find our secret room now. The secret room might have a reroll machine, which would be nice. But hopefully that play, me explaining that play made sense. Secret room's not there. It's got to be here. Yeah, it's there. Unfortunately, Death's List is completely useless with having Toxic Shock. I have absolutely no clue what just hit me there. But it was enough to cause 1 soul heart of damage, so that's fun. I have no freaking clue what just hit me there, dude. Found Soul, which is, I mean, it's better than the game cartridge. Got a Fool card, which, yep. Speaking of Orbital. I mean, hey, sack dagger, right? I am going to go into the curse room now, just because it doesn't matter for the Soul Heart. Just looking to get something out of here. And we don't, all right. We could go back and buy the jar. That would free us up from getting... I think I like that idea. Never mind. It just... See what we were paying for here, game. You were nice to us yesterday with the storm, and now the bill is due here. This is how we're gonna start the new week off. You know what? It just fuels me to just play even better. So whatever, game. Book of Revelations. I mean, it's better than nothing for sure. It's going to provide us that, between that and Dreamcatcher, it's going to provide us with a pretty regular amount of HP. Gotta remember that Found Soul also drops a bomb. So, good news. We don't have to worry about finding the Fool card because we have, we got it from the last floor. Bad news is we found every single dead end but the right way to go. So we are under crunch time, but that being said, we still have a decent shot at making boss rush here because of Toxic Shock. There's the other Fool card, which again, we don't need. Yeah, it was kind of a nothing burger of an item there with Death's List, unfortunately. Which in this case is not Death's List's fault. This is the fault of Toxic Shock, but I'd much rather have Toxic Shock than Death's List. And yeah, I said it. Ask me that question like 4 months ago, and I'd be like, you're an idiot. Now, yeah, Toxic Shock, absolutely. Okay. So we are going to be able to get a W here, assuming we don't take damage. Which again is a talk. Dude, this game is trying my patience today. I don't know what got in the water. I don't know what got in the executable today, but good lord, this is on tilt right now. I'm not even. No, I even though with polar invincibility, it's no. I do not trust any aspect of this run right now. I trust none of this run. Get another damage upgrade here. This really does go to show you just how important movement speed upgrades are. I'm hoping that we can stabilize here. I am happy that we got Blood of the Martyr. Getting another solid damage upgrade here is going to keep us safe for Toxic Shock's sake anyway. Basically can't do anything here against Gluttony. I mean, we can, but we're not going to get anything from him. Unless we get a Hangman card or something. There's no problem using the Book of Revelations now because A, we've already beaten the boss, and B, it's Depths 2, so we don't have to worry about fighting any of the horsemen. The Fool card is going to help us out greatly in the later game because we're going to be able to take challenge rooms without us having to worry about actually getting, actually doing them. As you saw right here, this is a perfect example of why Death's List kind of fell off a lot for me because of stuff like that. And wow, I need Hint of Lime to go back and take stock of every premium item that we saw on this run. Because I don't think we saw a single one that was like, other than Birthright, that was like, man, this is a run saving move right here. Get a planetarium because we did skip 2 item rooms, and we get soul, which is I mean, it gives us a damage up after we've already beaten the boss. Super Seagram's right here too, by the way. As much as I would love to go in the curse room here, it's at this point, I'm thinking about survival. That was death. That was not conquest. Soul at least is going to show us exactly where the boss room is, and for the later game stages, obviously that's all we care about. So, I was hoping it was going to be conquest though. Conquest would have been much better than death. Because Conquest Pony has the potential to change the entire game here. I hate everything. I didn't realize that that spike was going to follow us the entire room there. And again, this is where Toxic Shock really saves us. Having to deal with the annoyance of Infamies. I don't know what this Gertie's doing. We're really skating by the skin of our teeth right now. Gonna make us go through the big room. Yep. Again, this is where Toxic Shock is a godsend. There's usually a tinted rock in this room, or crawl space right in the middle, usually. Not always. So notice how fast those egglets die there because of the creep that all the other poisoned enemies are dropping. It's gonna be death. We knew it was gonna be death. We just gotta hold on to our butts and try to minimize damage as much as we can. Again, this is going to be a fight that I'd be shocked if we don't take damage. We can get him off his horse. We should be okay. There we go. I don't know how we ended up killing the horse before death. There we go. All bandages gives us a second orbital. And this is tough. I don't necessarily want Athame, although our luck is very good. Backstabber, I feel like, is a must. Mega has the potential to carry us all the way, but the problem is that do I think we're going to be able to protect our HP enough? Toxic Shock and Mega. I'm gonna do it. It's super risky, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. My logic here being is that dude, this game is absolutely I've never seen the game on this much troll engine. It's been a while. Let's put it that way. Well, I was going to say, my logic being is that we're going to know where the boss is, assuming we don't get Curse of the Lost. And then from there, we could probably surmise the best route to use when Mega is active. Assuming that we don't get any rooms like that, which essentially makes it almost impossible to navigate without taking damage. The risk here, obviously, is the fact that we are not going to be able to get our HP in a reliable way. Backstabber can provide extra damage, but that doesn't matter if we're dead. And right now, it's looking like it's a very real possibility this could be it. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not playing the best. And this feels like everything is against us right now in the most obvious way. This feels like the game... We just got a movement speed upgrade. This feels like the game is trying to actually win this one. We've gotten some pretty... I mean... We've been getting just nightmare rooms. We have to have Mega ready for Isaac. Normally, I would go in and try to use Sack Dagger for early amount of damage, but we just can't. We can't afford to right now. Not sure why one spawned up there. And to be honest, like, I almost don't even want to look inside of the Devil Deal. I know we're not going to be able to take it. Unless if it's 9 lives. Backstabber doing work here. Yeah. Well, we did get 9 lives. And I will take D-Bizzle as well. That absolutely does not free us from this prison, though. There is an arcade all the way back there. The problem is that we gave up a lot of our money, the donation machine. It's really surprising that this turned into a struggle bus run. I'm hoping that there's a 3-skull Monty in here so we can get a lot of hearts for D-Bizzle. We should go check to see what's inside the boss trap room. Latchkey is going to give us a soul heart and a luck upgrade, which doesn't matter because we didn't take a Thame anyway, but that's fine. I mean, just imagine if I had taken a Thame, we would have died. No 3-skull Monty. There is, however, a fortune-telling machine. And at this point, I would rather take the crystal ball than take Mega. Well, maybe. I don't know. So we're just looking for any soul hearts here. Emperor card would be huge. Hierophant card's massive. Ace of Hearts is also very good. Holy cards. It gives us a holy mantle, so okay. Just like that, we are in a infinitely more powerful position here from an HP standpoint, but not from a power standpoint. We didn't do anything in there that effectively gave us any stronger of a run. We just have survivability now. We got back down to polar invincibility. We have D-Bizzle now, and we can use the Ace of Hearts to hopefully leverage that into some more HP. So that arcade play was very, very, very strong. I need to come back to see if that's an Emperor card. I mean, every room has some kind of setup. Wow, we cleared 4 rooms, dude. Okay. Yep. This list gets blocked by random spiders coming out of the pots. But it did give us the only speed upgrade that we've gotten on this run, so... Yeah, Death's List is just... It's one of those items that's just kind of like... If you get something from it, great now, you know? It's not an item, in my opinion, that you can really make any big-time plays to, like, say, this is my run-defining item, you know? You just don't even bother. We need to use this Ace of Hearts before we go to the chest, because we're not going to be able to get anything... There's not going to be a whole bunch of small enemies in the chest. I almost have half a mind to do the Sacrum Shuffle here. After Isaac, not before Isaac. Just get me out of here. Just... Yeah, this is one of those runs where I'm like, is this a struggle bus or am I just playing like garbage? I think it's a combination of the two. Using polar invincibility here. I honestly don't even care if I get hit by Isaac at this point. Rush him down. We do get a full heal thanks to Soul. I'm going to go back to the confessional booth and get rid of this red heart because I want polar invincibility. It's not even a want. Like, I need polar invincibility at this point. Hopefully we get a soul heart or two, maybe. Hey, there we go. Okay. Here we go. 2020. I think what we do is we take 2020, even though it destroys our damage. At this point, Toxic Shock is not going to be that useful for us. And then we're going to blast our way to a dead end. But eventually, when we do go the right way, I'm going to use Mega Blast to get to Blue Baby to like clear to him, and then we're going to come back and use the Unicorn Stump to end it. Stigmata. It ruins polar invincibility, but it gives us almost our damage back that we lost from 2020. So Mega got us a grand total of 5 rooms cleared, which, to be fair, clearing the greed room, I'm definitely a big fan of. We say thank you to Mega Blast, although I will also say that I don't think that Mega Blast had a fair go of it. The maps were definitely working against us for that. Okay, thanks, D-Bizzle. Appreciate it. But Unicorn Stump and Sack Dagger is definitely the play to go here. And Backstabber can finish him off. Backstabber or Sack Dagger was not even strong enough to take down Cage. And I don't know if BFF would have actually made Sack Dagger strong enough to do that. But we are going to get the dub here in a very, very frustrating run. Some of it by my own volition. Some of it was just the game just being an absolute jerk. And we definitely paid for that good run. Well, the good fortune run yesterday. But I'm not satisfied. I think that was largely a not great run to watch or enjoy. And plus, we also had a shorter episode. So you know what? I'm going to do a Greedin run. I don't even care, man. Second run of the episode. Sierra Hotel 67, Nick Z. Take raw liver. I don't think Undefined can take us to the Ayamera room and Greed. I don't know for sure, though. In fact, I don't even know if this can take us to the item room. I should probably not rip this until after we find out. Hey, nice. Okay. That still doesn't mean that we can't get taken in. What the heck is the golden poop starting us off here? If that's, oh man, if this gives us counterfeit penny. Come on now. Come on now. We need you. Already feel better about this run, baby. Yeah, the first run was the negative of the battery of runs. This is going to be the positive right here. This is where it all makes sense. So we start off with a counterfeit penny, SMB Superfan, Akodama, which is, no, that's another item that I would love to see change, by the way. I don't know how I would change it, but I think it would be cool if you could like whip it, you know, instead of like it just being there. This is what I would imagine anti-grav tiers would like. Like if you said, "Hey, what item is that?" and to someone who has no knowledge of Isaac, but like they know the item names, probably people would say, "Oh, that's anti-gravity tiers, right?" I mean, that would make sense, right? You know, with flying and with the proper movement speed, Akodama can be useful, I guess, in Greed. Counterfeit Penny is obviously huge for Greed mode because everything that we do in this mode is going to be money based. So we get basically a free entry into the curse room, courtesy of the Batwing. I do want movement speed, so I'm just going to take Caffeine Pill here. And 2 keys for 15 cents and a Soul Heart. It is equal value for latch keys. So I think, it's because when I say equal value, I mean if they were actually like retail in Isaac, right? So 5 cents for a key, 5 cents for a Soul Heart. We get all that plus a luck upgrade for the same price. So it's like we get a little bit of extra help for the same cost that we would normally be buying that for anyway, because we're going to have to buy keys, right? So it saves us the trip and also gives us a little bit of extra value, and I'll take it. Yeah, that first run, I mean, like, those are the type of runs that I wish that I could just be like, hey, everybody, the game kind of annoyed me today, and I feel the commentary was a little negative, so I'm just not going to post this episode, but then people would lose their mind. So I'm glad that we have a fun Greedon run here to be the yin to the first episode, or first run's yang there. I am going to take Latchkey just to give us another soul heart. We don't really need an HP upgrade right now, although I will say taking your soul gives us a free devil deal. And the reason why I didn't use Undefined is because I'm still not 100% convinced that it's not going to take us to an Ayamera room in greed mode. I don't think they can spawn, but again, it's not worth the risk here. I can use it after we're done with this, with the devil deal. I'm fully exploring everything. Do wish we had Backstabber from the first Eden run. Okay. Yep. It's honestly not even worth taking. Store credit would get us another free item, so it's a free HP upgrade. I'm not going to take the scam box. You take a free key, but nah. Give me the free HP item. It's fine. I'm just gonna check down here real fast to see if there's anything interesting. I stand corrected. Okay, that was a huge risk that I took earlier then. I'll get a stars card. That saves us a key. Also get cardio coin here. Just fantastic for us to get with counterfeit penny, obviously. How about we kill the fly instead of just walking around it? How about that? How about that? Oh, baby. Fantastic Ayamera room for us. All right, so we can get into the stars card. We might as well go into the curse room here. It is going to cost us 1/2 of a soul heart, but that's fine. At least it's going to be free to get out. And we get iron bar, which is... Yep. It's a slight damage upgrade, so we'll take it. But man, we are moving right now. We are absolutely moving. I'm going to re-roll here. I'd rather have a permanent upgrade than a not permanent upgrade.
Soul of Apollyon.
I am going to still take Red Stew, though, just because it does help us out a lot. There's Sharp Key. So Sharp Key is really good value for us. We get basically 2 free keys, and then we're done. We're done caring about keys for the rest of this run. Which is muy bueno. The Red Stew is just going to give us a massive amount of damage upgrades here, which decays very rapidly, but it does recharge a little bit every time you kill an enemy, which is nice. I'm just going to send it now because I don't want to waste Red Stew, especially against Pink Haunt. Get Black Mega Maw. Black Monstro and Blue Peep. Not a great fight. Love to get some more tears, that's for sure. The Angel Deal and... Yes. Well, HP is not an issue anymore. Not that it ever was. I don't think BFF affects Akodama. I don't really know, and I'm not going to find out. Eraser. See if the secret room's here. Not. And secret room's there, and we get 1 up. Okay. We're going to keep a move on here because I don't want to lose... I don't want to lollygag and lose the Red Stew buff. So plenty of keys. We get Bloody Gust, which is fine. We have lots of HP to actually get some momentum with damage, and with shot speed would be nice here. With taking damage with so much HP, like there's no reason to not get a Tears upgrade. We do need shot speed. I am going to take shot speed. Magic 8 Ball. Judgment. A Demon Judgment would do gangbusters for us here. Keep waiting for the Deathless Skull to appear. Brother, thank you. So again, you can see that our damage is still decaying, but we're still maintaining the buff because we're killing so fast. And that's what you want to do. Now, the thing that's working against us right now is the lack of tears. We need to get a tears upgrade. So we're only one away from spun, which is nice. Movement speed's way too high, but we did get a tears upgrade there. Courtesy of Bloody Gust, which is great. I do wish Akodama was a little bit stronger. Or like if it had like tier synergies, like if you had Brimstone Akodama, oh my god. Or like imagine like an Akodama Tech Zero build or something like that. That would be so sick. Will we see any new synergies in November? If I had to put money on it, no. Not even close. I don't think we're going to see any new animations or anything like that. Would I love to? Yeah, of course I would love to see. Any update to Isaac is great. Okay, Gabriel here, and this is probably going to be the end of our Red Stew buff. Quite sure what Gabriel's doing, but he just didn't feel like playing, I guess. Remember, red heart damage doesn't matter in Greed for your devil deals. Doesn't mean we want to take damage, but we are super duper tanky. Much like Cage. Not going to bother grabbing the Soul Heart. And yeah, that's the end of our Red Stew buff, as I predicted. But we at least are getting the Bloody Gust Tears Up bonus from taking all the damage. So Devil Deal is devil bad. I will take Black Powder. Black Powder is not devil bad. We do have lots and lots and lots of HP, so obviously some people are gonna be like, you should have taken the Blood Oath. Nah, good. Hangman, we can at least get this chest over here. Okay. Yes, we need tears badly. I don't really care about X-ray specs too much here. More shot speed and HP. I mean, hell, why not at this point? Okay. I have a bomb. No I am error room. That's okay. We did get a tears upgrade, and that's really the only thing we were looking for here. Mega. It gives us mega bombs, which are fine. Not necessarily. Wow, we got spun too. Spun's a big damage upgrade for us, and I'll definitely take that. We don't care about Star Deck. The secret room is not here because it's being blocked by that poop. So we know the secret room's there, not there. I'm gonna check the curse room. Okay, there it is. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get rid of these soul hearts, or these red hearts. Or we can just wait. Because we're moving so fast, we're probably going to take damage in here anyway. But if now is the perfect time for us to get like a devil or a demon judgment for sure. I don't care about taking damage here. It doesn't affect our devil deal, and it also allows me to It allows me to get a tears buff from Bloody Gust. I'm glad you played your red blorb card here, game. That's a circle right there, I tell you what. Again, I don't care about taking this damage. I really don't. I'm only doing this just to get mega buffs for our damage. Our DPS anyway. Look at that. That's a big circle right there. And Loki perfectly positioned his way out of it. I'm just gonna do it again, game. What now? And no, unfortunately, the size of the circle is not directly proportionate to how much damage it does. It does a fixed amount of damage. Although that would be cool. That's definitely a change that I would love to see. Not a lot of people use black powder, man. I keep telling you, like, black powder, especially in greed, is super good. We've seen, I don't remember what episode it was, but we had a recent episode. Well, I say recent, but a couple months ago. We had an episode where black powder was basically all of our damage. It wasn't even in greed. It was a regular Eden run. We had like a lot of movement speed and not any damage at all. And black powder was crushing it for us. If you can use it effectively, it's very, very, very good. I had a feeling it was probably going to be Mom's Heart. It lives. A little bit tricky with that corner there, but... I wouldn't be so apt to take this much damage if we didn't have one up and a Krampus fight. Yep. All right. 2 cents. Okay, so Sty is not terrible, but it's not a damage upgrade for us, and that's what I really want. It's like a side damage upgrade. Yes, I will take Mom's Box for the increased effectiveness of the counterfeit penny. Deep Pockets doesn't really matter in greed, but I guess I'll take it. Yeah. Is there any rocks in here that we could see? Nope. All right, we still need some damage though. So I believe that Mom's Box doubles the chance. Pick up a coin has a 50% chance to add another coin to the counter. I think that I don't think it increases it to 100%. I think it just makes it twice as likely to happen. I could be wrong about that, though. I could be talking out my butt. Agent, which is great. Yeah, see, that was only 1 cent. Isaac's Tomb, a little bit too little, too late for that. Hoping that Mom's Box can at least provide us with a maybe like a devil deal or a curved horn trinket, cracked crown, something like that. I don't know what is up with the game using its red blorbs here, but I don't like it. There's a crawl space over here. I'm not sure where that came from, but okay. Again, I'm super happy that you found the red blorb card here, game, but like you can totally spawn something else other than them. It's okay. It's allowed. Golden Horseshoe. We're not going to see any more item rooms in this run, so it doesn't really matter. Nope, definitely didn't want you to pick that up there. I'm going to check the black market after we're done with this. I don't want to spend a bunch of HP in there. If there is a black market, I mean. I don't know for sure if there is one. But if there's a black market, I don't want to spend a bunch of HP that we needed for the devil deal. Another Krampus fight. Lucky us. Too bad he won't drop lump of coal, though. Yeah, our movement speed is way too fast here. But it was fast before getting spun. Or before getting the Bloody Gust buff. I don't know what this boss room is, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't know how we didn't manage to take damage there, but I'll take it. Yep. And that's about what I was expecting.
Soul of Lilith.
Fantastic devil deal. I don't know. I don't know if Mom's box is actually affecting Counterfeit Penny or not. It doesn't seem like it. I mean, we might as well just go full-blown tank mode here. I will take damage, thank goodness. This gives us a devil deal item, so we might as well take it for free. And Scuppy's tail, which has absolutely no bearing on this run. And just another HP upgrade, I guess. All right. A very strange greed run. We do have a soul heart, an emergency soul heart here with the Gauze, so. I kind of halfway expected this to be Curse the Blind. We get the D-Twanky. Oh, mama. You bet your bottom dollar I'm going to take this opportunity to lay waste to the game after that first run. I will do everything in my power to make the game as miserable as possible today. The Counterfeit Penny here, this is going to be pretty huge for the D-Twanky. Look at that. Look at that black powder go. Wow, did you see that? That pooter shot way after it died. Yeah, this is the game pitching the fit. Hey, you spawned the D20 game, not me, all right? You can get salty all about it, as much as you want, but look. After that first Eden run, I think that we're kind of owed here a little bit. Obviously, I don't want to pick up any of these coins. I'm not going to. No. See, the thing is, trinkets, you gotta stop getting picked up. That is a feature I would love to see also added to the game, just locking your trinkets and cards. Okay, so it's going to be difficult for me to avoid all of these coins at this point. So I'm just going to buy the D-Twanky now. Here we go. Okay, that was probably the worst reroll of all time there. And we're going to have to find a soul heart. By soul heart, I mean full charge. So let's see if we can find a full charge here. Anima Solo would be huge, but not going to give us a full charge, is it? Concussive shots making Triactic go stupid right now. Nice concussive shot there. I don't know what these mobs are doing. Trying my best to avoid the coins. Secret room is most likely here. Okay, well, no idea. Now's the time when I wish we had Nun's Habit. Going kind of Ultra Instinct here right now. Okay. Invicta robes are huge. I'm definitely going to take that. Okay. I mean, every penny helps right now because we need to find a full charge for the D-Twanky. It's hard for me to pass up Anima Sola. That's not a full charge, but it is. I mean, it is a full charge, but it's going to exhaust all of this money here. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It would take up most of the money. Yeah, that gave us another charge, but that doesn't really matter. These could be 48-hour charges, but I'm gonna roll the dice here. Come on, game. You're really gonna be like this? You're gonna give us the D-Twanky and then give us nothing? There we go. Finally got it. Okay. Just in the nick of time here. We did get the 4.5 volt too, which would be nice, but right now we got to get this train moving. So I'm gonna drop the Dagaz rune, but not drop the counterfeit penny for obvious reasons. We're gonna roll. Okay. We need money and we need stuff on the ground. That's beautiful. Even more beautiful there. That's what we want. We want charge keys or full charges are what we're after here. Golden bomb doesn't really matter, although it does allow us to find the secret room guaranteed. Which now looks like it is inside of the curse room. So we have a Hierophant card. I'm not going to pick up the Soul Hearts because, again, we're just using this purely for stuff on the ground that we can re-roll through. Eternal Hearts, they're more valuable to us just sitting on the ground as something to re-roll. The charge key, okay, that's good. Ace of Diamonds is nice. Get some quality coins here. The chest is whatever. Like both of these are kind of whatever. We can use Ace of Diamonds now because we really want dimes and nickels. Exactly what we got. Okay, we did get a full charge, which is good. I'm gonna use the Fool. I will take the quarter, obviously. Then I'm gonna take the HP upgrade. I'm gonna leave the hearts on the ground. Because this is just more stuff for us to re-roll through. I'm gonna take this Eternal Heart. I don't care about our Soul Hearts. More likely than not, we're just going to accidentally walk over stuff, so this is fine. Double charge key, sign me up. Actually, I think there's a battery in here too, isn't there? No, it re-rolled. It re-rolled, okay. Golden key, there we go. We don't need keys anymore. The Eternal Heart, we'll take that for the HP upgrade. Charge key, nice. Yeah, we're still doing it here. Trying to be quick about this. But I also want to take out my vengeance on the game for that first run. This is definitely the best way to start off the week now. We have been redeemed. We get Chaos card, which I don't know if that works on Ultra Greed or not. I don't think it does, but I could be wrong. We're just going to take the little chest now, just because I'm tired of looking at it. And we're still getting dimes here. We're still getting help from the counterfeit penny. Still getting more dimes. Charge key, definitely take that. Definitely happening. We're slowly building here. Poker chip is very interesting. Especially the golden poker chip. Yeah, a golden poker chip might be actually better. Better than the counterfeit penny at this point. The ladder, which I don't care about. Okay. Full charge, we'll take that. Dice bag, not matter. Yeah, the golden poker chip here is the all-star at this point. As long as it keeps paying out though, you can't be giving us bupkis here. It's essentially like a mini mom's key. Money up here. Okay, that gave us nothing. Starting to see lots of failures here, poker chip. I just got done giving you compliments. So let's try to tighten it up here, son. Okay. We're at 100 cents. I'm glad I picked up deep pockets. Okay. We don't have the counterfeit penny, so I'm not worried about just continually getting cardio coin. I'll take PJs just so we stop picking up HP. Cancer trinket. We'll probably go with that. So I'm going to take this out of the room. Also the chaos card, just so in case if it doesn't work, we have our DPS. Okay, this is probably going to be the last one to double here. Hoping that's a 2 of diamonds. Not. Hierophant card.
The Hierophant.
Okay, let's see if we can cash in. Definitely want the 4.5 volt. School bag is kind of whatever, but we'll take it. Chaos is fine. Dreamcatcher, I guess. Maggie's bow, again, that's kind of whatever. Larynx. We don't want pop. Ipecac is definitely interesting here. I take Mom's box to see if this helps out with our payout ratio from the poker chip. Oh, again, Mega. Okay, it definitely does not. A lot of troll bombs there, game. Are you mad? There you go. All right, so we don't have to worry about taking. We don't have to worry about picking up soul hearts anymore. Justice card up here. Two of diamonds. What's cool is that we have Mega here now, so we can basically just use we can use Mega and the 4.5 volt to end it. So let's make one final couple rerolls. Use the D20 or use the two of diamonds, and that'd be it. This video is getting pretty long. Hour and 20 minutes. People are gonna look at the first run and then look at like the time remaining and be like, what the hell happened? But little did they know, I wasn't satisfied with that first run because I felt it was overly negative. Not overly negative. I just wasn't happy with how I was playing. I mean, we were kind of getting screwed by rooms there, to be fair. I'll take a holy card. Virus just to keep collecting our syringes, I guess, except the one that we don't care about. There we go. We'll get to 100 cents and call it there. Because obviously with 4.5 volt Mega, it's just super over. Especially if we get Ipecac, which I am going to take. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Let's grab all the money that we can. Say thank you to the D20. Say screw you, game. There you go. That's it. That is it. So let's use 2 diamonds. We're gonna take Ipecac. Sure. We'll take divorce papers. It does give us a tears up. Mega Mush. Okay. Mega Mush and Mega. D-Sizzle. We only need one of these. I'm gonna stick with Mega. That was the original play, even though Mega Mush is technically probably better here. Of course, we get Brimstone. Yeah. I mean, this does not matter at all because we're just going to just run over. But we may just have Chaos cards, so it may not even matter anyway. All that just to use Chaos card. We'll see. What a run. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the second run. And yeah, there we go. So we didn't even need it. So apologies about the first run kind of not being what I was hoping that we would have today. But you know what? I think the greed run definitely made up for it. Super broken, super fun. Shout out to the Counterfeit Penny for also making it happen. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below, and of course, I do appreciate everyone who submits the questions of the episode. Remember, if you don't see a question that you like, or if you just don't see a lot of them at all, now's your time to get in. Head on down to the comment section. Of course, click the like button. It's the best way to support my channel. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like thanks to pages of mine like Relat01, Flotz Callan Cancini, and Andrew. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.